Hello, this is Captain Alexander, and, well, sorry for taking an over a really long break. My sleeping schedule got messed up. It happens. Anyway, time for my weekly whatever stream, which will not be Heavensward Hildebrand. I decided to let's just say I plan to skip straight into Endwalker Hildebrand. A Realm Reborn Hildebrand took way too long for my taste. And I'm not in the mood to do all of it on stream. It is what it is. I just want to get the Manderville weapons for my EU alt because they're sick. Hey, it is what it is. But I will show off the last bit of that quest line, because I have some thoughts on the quest line, and also a small, teeny rant for the reason why I'm out of the Inspector Hildebrand mood. You know what I mean? No, what I will be doing today is torturing myself in a desperate and ultimately probably futile attempt to get Dad to play FF14 at some point. He's interested in a caster that doesn't move a lot. Unless it has to, because he's a lazy old man, and guess what that sounds like? My worst and most least favorite job in the entire fucking game. Black Mage. It just goes to show how different Dad and me are as people. He wants to play something like Black Mage, I want to avoid it like the plague. Here we go! It's time for pain and suffering! Oh, I hate this job. Well, time to torture myself. Starting with the first dungeon he will probably end up doing if he gets Black Mage to level 15. Whew. Let's head to duty support. Let's go all the way to a Realm Reborn. I see what they did there. Duty support option will become available in a future update. Duty support option will become available in a future update. I see what you did there. They've already added the UI, and then they have, well, the Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Okay. Didn't notice that before. I like it. Anyway, let's start with Sastasha, the very first duty support dungeon, and do this with some AI characters before skipping ahead to, well, the level 50 dungeons. Time for Sastasha. Time to go all the way back to level 18. Look, I'm now a level 18 Black Mage. Or technically Thaumaturge at this point, because I don't have Black Mage yet. Black Mage is, you unlock your job upgrade, you upgrade into Black Mage, kind of like how Mage upgrades into Black Mage in Stranger of Paradise at level 30 in this game, so I'm technically a Thaumaturge! Yay! And all I have is fire at this level. Ow. Hot. That and Blizzard 2. Oh no, I'm gonna have to switch to Blizzard 2. Yeah, very slow at this point. Also, I don't even have Blizzard on my bar because I have so much other shit for higher levels on my bar. I'll temporarily switch Mana Font and Blizzard around, since I don't have Mana Font yet. Behold, I can just AoE with Fire 2. Fire 2. Fire 2. Nice and laid back. Easy peasy. No dancing around like an idiot. And at this level, you don't really have that much to work with. Just like every other job. But hey, Black Mage is basically really long cast bars, stand still, blast it. It doesn't... Ooh, oh yeah, I forgot. I do have Thunder at this level, don't I? Ah, yeah, okay. Sweet, I have Thunder at this level. Nice. It's amazing. Fire 2. Fire 2. And you're probably going, wait a second. Do you get anything else? Well, as you can see here, lots of things, but they all have a cast bar. Basically what I'm saying is, even though you'll have more abilities to weave together in an actual rotation at higher levels, let's just say that, yeah, it's basically going from one cast bar to another. But I'll show off the very first dungeon. Might as well. Before skipping to a level 50 dungeon. Ed Blizzard 2. Fire. You know, to be honest, I'll just get to the first boss and then just dip out and then show off a different one. Because, yeah, at this level it's kind of boring. I'll be honest. And normally I'm okay with playing at this level with very few abilities, but as I said, I hate Black Mage. So slow. Now, for someone like that who likes to take things slow, he's probably in hog heaven right now hearing about how slow his job is. How slow and hard-hitting each spell is. But me, I'm already bored to tears. Wow, the cast bar's going up. Constantly. I mean, you may notice that some of my favorite caster jobs in WoW are just... Shadow Priest, dot 'em up. Affliction Warlock, dot 'em up. Noticing a pattern? I like instant cast. I don't got time to sit here and watch a cast bar go up. I'm trying to stay awake, not fall asleep. And as you can see, this dungeon's taking forever with 2 thaumaturges. Fucking A. Burn. Burn. Fucking hey, this is so slow. I've been leveling my Dancer. Well, not leveling Dancer, but I've already leveled all the combat jobs in the game. I have the Amaro mount. Though I mean to say is I've been trying to get the Manderville weapon for my Dancer. And all I have to say is Dancer instant cast everything. You can throw shit at the boss while moving. It's a ranged job kind of like a hunter in WoW. It's so good. And this is just not my cup of tea. It's not bad. Finally managed after a little bit of practice before this to finally beat Hydaelyn. Yeah. With the Black Mage. It, yeah. Finally managed to clear that duty support trial with a black mage. I did it! I proved my worth! I killed the thing, and, no, I have zero desire to play it. I just wanted to prove to myself I could. Just practicing the high-end black mage rotation, which is boring as fucking shite. Holy shit. I mean, if I was even... I know it's duty support and the NPCs aren't as, like, overpowered as players at this level. But, I mean, good God. This is so slow as a black mage. I just... If I was playing anything else, I'd be demolishing shit. Black Mage is only really, really good when it comes to doing lots of fucking damage in long fights. And none of these are long fights. Though it feels like it. It feels like it's a long fight. That's for damn sure. Yeah, let's just say I was like, maybe if it's the gameplay is that big of an issue for you, but you still want to experience the story somewhat, I would skip the Heavensward. And after this, I'm about to show off why I said that to him, because I know, you're skipping the stories. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Dad's not really a big story player, and all he sees is boring. And to be honest, I agree with him at this point, because I'm playing a black mage at low levels. Which is basically just masochism. You can go back and rewatch the story scenes in the end if he doesn't understand exactly what's going on. Hell, before moving on to Heavensward, I would just go to an end and just watch all the story scenes with him. And then just have him go into Heavensward if he skipped. It's like, why do the stupid boring shit when you can just watch the cutscenes that unlock it and go, okay, that's what happened, and now do the fun part. You get it? And that was the wrong one, of course. I didn't check the note at the beginning. That's not a boss. It's either green or blue that unlocks the switch. God damn it, it's blue. Should have known it was blue. Though if I second guessed myself and went blue, it would have been green, knowing my luck. The switch is different every single time you go in, so it's not like I can memorize this shit. It's blue. Inconspicuous switch. Wow, a button. Wow, I remember this guy from the other pirate area. In Stranger of Paradise. Weird, it's almost like this cat's a reference. Or should I say that cat was a reference, because Stranger of Paradise came out later. Whatever, semantics. Point is, yeah, Chapter 2 of Stranger of Paradise is based off of this dungeon. And as you can see, the Stranger of Paradise version was way harder. This is boring as sin in comparison. Should really finish that game at some point. Anyway, time to kill the first boss just to say I did it. Die, kitty cat. You don't belong in this world. You really don't. Stop it. Die. It's dead. Woohoo, I don't fucking care. I don't even care about the treasure. Get me out of here! I've shown enough. Let's go to level 50. That's way way better experience. Can you get me out of here? Please? Thank you. God damn it, game. Load faster. Don't got all day. Not duty recorder, I wanted duty support. There we go. Let's go to one of the level 50 dungeons. One that doesn't have like a fuck ton of cutscenes in it and spoilers. One that's really boring and generic looking on the surface. I know, Snowcloak seems like a plan. Okay, time to head through Snowcloak. Now I actually have more than just like 2 buttons, and I can actually move mana font. Well, actually, no, I think I still need Blizzard on my bar, do I? I can't remember. No way. I have Blizzard 3. Let me sort out my bars again. There we go. Sorry about that. Thunder 3. Woohoo! Upgrade. Fire 3. Don't mind if I do. Oh. I don't even like Black Mage, and this already feels so much better. I actually have massive big bunga spells. Automatic switch over with Blizzard 3 to get my MP back. Oh. Baby. As for... well, I'll do the AoE rotation next pull. Fire 3. Boom. Boom. Ah, yeah, this is so much better. And icicles are falling from the sky, because of course they are. That's just my luck. It's always been my luck. Not big enough to justify the AoE rotation, but still going to do it to show it off. Fire 2! Oops, no, not yet. I'm messing up the rotation. Okay. There we go. Snowcloak Wolves. Pop and flare. Come on, get it off, get it off, get it off. Boom! There we go. Managed to keep up the job gauge, because if you don't hit it enough, you lose your buffs. Basically, you gotta always be casting as a Black Mage to keep this thing right next to the mobs on the screen, the thing that's counting down up. Gotta constantly be casting. And you keep switching between fire and ice. Fire 2. Fire 2. Blasted. Fire 2. It's a white bear. Oh no, it's white. And it's a bear. Well, I'm running out of MP. I need Blizzard 3. Blizzard 3. There we go. Now back to Fire 3. I'm just going to fight the first boss and then get out of duty support because I want to show something else off. You guessed it. Level 60 rotation is what I plan to show off. Flare! Blast! Everything! Oh, that's better. Blizzard 2. Blizzard 2. Oh yeah, I have freeze at this level too. Ah well. Time to take on the first boss in silence. Fire 3. Fire 3. Blizzard 3. Blizzard 3. Fire 3. Oh yeah, now the boss lasts long enough to actually take hits. Move out of that. Finish it off with Flare. Ooh, I got a Thundercloud proc. Nice. Thundercloud proc again. Everything's coming up me. Blizzard 3. Blizzard 3. Keep blasting. I'll stand in it. There's no way I'm going to die. Behold! The true Black Mage rotation. Stand in fire, DPS higher. Anyway, time to leave this. There's more, obviously, but I mean... not going to spoil the entire dungeon for you. Okay. One of the complaints Dad had about the game, that there was not enough sci-fi shit. Well, have I got a level 60 dungeon for you? Fortunately, I'm going to have to queue up for it because there currently isn't a duty support for it. But hey, that'll probably be added in 6.3, which will be out in less than 2 months. There we go. It even sounds like sci-fi. The Etherochemical Research Facility. Wow. No, actually, there's another sci-fi area I could show off, and that's a raid. I might as well just show off an optional normal raid. Yeah! Show off how easy the raids are. Soul of the Creator. Let's go. Let's do that instead. Yeah, shorter wait time. That sounds like a plan. It's time to do Alexander's The Soul of the Creator. This should show off that there's sufficient sci-fi plot lines. At FF14. Plenty of them. In fact, one could say Alexander is integral to some of them. Come on, pop the Q. And while I'm waiting in queue, I might as well just show off some of the zones in later areas outside of A Realm Reborn that shows off that there's plenty of sci-fi elements in this game. Let's go to the zone that the Etherochemical Research Facility is actually in. Time to head to Az's Law. Sci-fi enough for you? Let's get a bigger look on the flying mount. Yeah, there we go. There's the sci-fi. Cool, isn't it? But that's just the tip of the iceberg, to be honest. Let's go to a different zone while we wait. I know, let's go to Lakeland. You're probably going to wonder, well, what's so sci-fi about Lakeland? Behold! A completely different planet! No, really, this area is not even on the planet you start in A Realm Reborn. This is a completely different planet. Hell, they even have Exarchs here. It's almost like it's their version of Outlands. Anyway, but if that's not sci-fi enough for you... Well, when this zone is from Shadowbringers, but that's not sci-fi enough for you. Time to show off a zone in Endwalker. Sinus Lacrimarum in Mare Lamentorum. Or in layman's terms, the moon. Yes, we go to the moon in this game. Yes, that is the planet you start on, all the way over there. But I know what you're going to say. Another planet, a moon. That's not even good enough. We need to go even further beyond. We need to go into full-on craze sci-fi. A place that even Star Trek rarely goes. How about the end... Oops, damn it. How about the end of the universe? We can go there. Behold! Ultima Thule, the final zone of Endwalker. The Sea of Stars is what they call space in this game. The end of the universe! Not like the end of days. No, the end of the universe. The other end. The planet we started on is quite literally on the other side of the universe now, from where we currently are. Cool. I suppose I've made my case about sci-fi and Final Fantasy, especially Final Fantasy XIV, which is arguably one of the most sci-fi Final Fantasies out there. It makes Final Fantasy 7 and 8 look normal. In comparison. And speaking of sci-fi, how do you feel about time travel? Because the second to last zone of Endwalker is the ancient past. This is over 12,000 years in the past, where I am right now. from the start of the game. You weren't even born yet. Ul'dah doesn't exist yet. Neither is Limsa Lominsa or Gridania. There is no carriage or boat or whatever to get off of because it doesn't exist yet. You are in the past, mi bucko. Completely different world. Hell, not even WoW has an actual zone in the past. They have Caverns of Time and Dungeons of the Past, sure, but an actual zone in the distant past. Yeah. FF14's got them beat in that department. Hopefully they'll add one in Dragonflight, though, where we can actually go back in time. Like an entire zone that's just basically the past, like in 10.1 or something. Or 10.2. What? I know Murozond's probably going to be the final boss of Dragonflight. I'm just hoping, okay? Where's WoW's version of Elpis? I'm waiting, Blizzard. I want to go back in time because reasons. Why can't I go back in time? I'm getting bored here. Anyway, time to leave Elpis. And let's just head to the Gold Saucer. Because the Gold Saucer is basically... How do I put this? You know how people in Warlords of Draenor spend all their time in garrisons looking at a mission table for 18 hours for their chili to arrive? Instead of doing that and doing the in-game equivalent to watching paint dry... You can go to the amusement park and play hours and hours of mini-games instead for mounts, cosmetics, and all sorts of cool shit. But before I show this off, it's time to show off Alexander, because the cube finally popped. Mission tables. Why have one of those when you could just play games all day long inside of a video game? Speaking of sci-fi, we got sci-fi bosses right here. Alexander Prime. Here's hoping the tank knows to pop tank LB. Because if they don't, this is gonna suck. We're gonna wipe. And it won't be my fault for once. Because, haha! I'm not tanking this. Flare. Boom! Blizzard 3. Blizzard 3. Uh-oh. Good. Did the mechanic right. Had to stand in the spots that were open so you didn't get blasted with the laser. Because getting blasted with the laser is bad, obviously. Last thing I want to do is get shot in the face by myself. Flare! Ah, I'm kidding. Obviously, I don't look that ugly. Or good, depending on your perspective. My perspective is good. I mean, Alexander is my favorite summon, not just because it shares my name, but because giant robots are fucking cool, and anyone who says otherwise is a fucking moron. Thunder 2. The General's Might. The ads are coming. I'm just pumping big numbers on the one the off-tank is on because, you know, I've already got it mostly dead. The power of a black mage. The only reason I don't play it is because I don't like it, not because it's not good. Oh, it hurts. This job hurts. It's just, I wish I could enjoy it. I wish my mind worked in a way where I could enjoy cast bars, but I'm just... Long cast bars? Look, I'm spoiled by other jobs, okay? I can't tolerate long cast bars anymore. Hell, to be honest, I never really tolerated long cast bars to begin with. When I played WoW as a mage, I always played as a fire mage, fishing for instant cast procs. Even when I played WoW, I hated long cast bars. Why would FF14 be any different? If I can't blast it instantly, I don't want it. I don't want the job. I don't want to play it. I just want to kill. I just want to go. I don't got time for this shit. Phase 2, and unlike WoW, the music changes in boss fights between phases. Uh-oh! Time stop! He's using time stop! And that symbol above my head meant spread out so I don't accidentally get hit by someone else's bullshit. And he's doing the lasers. Fire 3. He's using Mega Holy. Punishing heat on the tank. Time to use some of my own. Big Bungus Flare! Oh, and I forgot. I have ley lines now. Woohoo! I'm high enough level to use ley lines. This mechanic is very simple and easy to understand. You stand in your ley lines, you get damage buff. Move out of ley lines, you don't get damage buff. Therefore, it encourages you to stand still. Fuck, I'm gonna die if I don't move. Damn it! You cost me DPS, Alexander! Feels weird to call out something with my own name. It feels weird. It's like I'm yelling at myself. It just doesn't feel right, you know? Though, to be fair, I yell at myself all the time, so... I don't know. And as you can see here, Alexander uses time manipulation, so... If you're wondering where the ads are going, they're going back to where we killed them. Yeah, the ad phase we just did technically hasn't happened yet because he hasn't sent his ads back in time. Yeah, that's what that mechanic was. He was sending his ads back in time so we could kill them earlier in the fight, so we could then get to this point in the fight in phase 2 so he can send them back in time. Sci-fi enough for you? Damn it! I died to Mega Holy. I was about to get Flare off too. I don't have the single target version of Flare yet, not until level 72, where you get Despair! It's called Despair because every time you fail to get it off, that's what the Black Mage feels. Despair! Uh-oh. I probably should spread out and not stand in the black shit. Yeah, gravitational anomalies are bad. Okay, get Thunder going. Thunder 3. Fire 3. Stand in ley lines. Stand in the fire. DPS higher. Now, stack on me! No, I'm not moving! I'm dying for my DPS! I was in my ley lines! I was doing what a good Black Mage should. Stack marker means stack on the person with the stack marker. I wasn't moving. You should have saw I was in ley lines. Good God. At least the tank knew how to use the tank LB, but everything else seems to be so damn bad. The healers don't know how to heal. No one knows what the fuck they're doing. It is what it is. Oh, this mechanic. God damn it. Stack on me. Hopefully there's enough people standing on my location that during this temporal displacement I won't... Yeah, I didn't die. Uh-oh, and I'm being chased. Fuck. Yeah. This fight's a shit show. At least we're gonna win. Yeah, we had a bunch of... One or more party members have yet to complete this duty. Second chance points added to your Wondrous Tales journal. Yeah, I could tell there were a few noobs in here. I mean... I'm just saying, no one knew what the fuck they were doing. I'll give you the commendation. One of you's getting the fucking commendation. And please do not put this shit in my inventory. Ah, yes, the dead Dragoon I gave the commendation to. You can have all the tokens. You probably need it the most. I don't want it. I don't need level 60 gear. I have level 90 jobs. But, yeah. Sci-fi enough for you? Hell, to be honest, there's sci-fi in A Realm Reborn too. Might as well show it off. Speaking of raids, let's go to A Realm Reborn. Circus Tower. Behold, a ancient Allagan tower filled with advanced technology and magic beyond Eorzea's comprehension. Let's go check that out. Let's end this stream on Circus Tower, also known as the Crystal Tower. Hell, to be honest, even if you boost the Heaven's Ward, if you like sci-fi and you want to understand future plot points, I would actually do the Crystal Tower raid series before going to Heaven's Ward. That and Coils of Bahamut. Even if you boost it to like Heaven's Ward at level 50, I would actually go back to the Realm Reborn content and do this. Because it's just good. It's just you have to get to level 50 to get there, and I don't think there's a skip to the patch content, because most people probably wouldn't pay for that, because everyone bitches that the Realm Reborn patch content is boring as sin. Me, I like the Realm Reborn patch content more than I like the first 50 levels, to be honest, but hey, that's just me. Maybe I'm insane or something. And I think everyone's a whiny little bitch, though I think that about a lot of people when it comes to a lot of things in games. So maybe I'm just the odd man out here. Maybe I'm the one guy that would actually buy it. And Ancient Allagan Tower. Woohoo! Oh, I love the Crystal Tower theme. These 3 Alliance raids and the level 50 Alliance raid content are massive Final Fantasy III references. And let's just say a lot of people have never played Final Fantasy III. Me! I actually like Final Fantasy III. In fact, I'm going to say a controversial statement that's going to blow the minds of most people. Yes, I am unironically going to die on this hill. Of the 3 NES Final Fantasies on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the first 3 ever made, back when the franchise was new, I actually think Final Fantasy III is the best of the first 3. I will die on that hill. As much as Final Fantasy 1's a good game, I'm not saying it's a bad game. Don't get mad. I'm not even saying Final Fantasy 2 is a bad game. I'm just saying, Final Fantasy III, in my opinion, after playing all of them, just is the one I like revisiting the most. Of the three. It's just preference, okay? Your game, your favorite NES Final Fantasy isn't shit because I don't like it as much as 3. I'm just saying, I like 3 more. So when I learned this was in the game, holy shit. I was like, in fucking heaven. I'm like, Final Fantasy 3 reference? In 14? I'll allow it. Fuck yes, more please. And they delivered. Let's just say that, without spoiling the plot. They fucking delivered on that one. Flare. And no one does the boss mechanics in these anymore because they're so undertuned, who cares? You're probably wondering, what's the difference between that normal raid I did and this Alliance raid? Well, Alliance raids have 24 people. Normal raids, aka generic raids, which Coils is the generic raid. Every expansion has an Alliance raid and a regular raid. Well, regular raids have 8 people, and I'm frozen. Anyway, and Alliance raids have 3 parties of 8 people, thus the term Alliance, which means 24 people in one raid. And Alliance raids are usually catch-up raids, so you can get back into the fight and doing the actual progression raid content quicker. But they're fun to do on their own. Most people are unironically enjoy the Alliance raids just to enjoy them. Hell, some of my favorite content in the game to do is Alliance raids, unironically. To be honest, I like some of the Alliance raids more than I like the regular raids. The only exception to that is the Heavensward regular raid, Alexander, is better than the Alliance raid, in my opinion. But to be honest, that and the level 70 normal raids are good and better. Or, well, actually, let's just say Stormblood's like an exception. The level 70 raids, normal and Alliance, both equally good, in my opinion, in their own way. Heavensward has the better regular raid over the Alliance raid. In my opinion, since there's no normal version of Coils, and I would have to carry you through it for the story, let's just say that I have to say Crystal Tower is better than Coils, just by that virtue of that alone. I mean, I would love to be able to just queue up for a normal mode version of Coils, but it didn't exist at the time because they thought raids had to be hard. A normal mode in my MMO? Fuck that. Everything's going to be hard as balls. I mean, everything will be savage. There is no normal. What do you mean some people don't want to do high-end content but just want to do the raid once with the story? Fuck, you got a point. Well, okay, we'll put in normal. And then from Heavensward onwards, they put it in a normal mode and a savage mode instead of just the savage being the default, aka hard as balls. And unfortunately, high-end duty content you can't really queue up for. And even if you did queue up for it, and the only one that you can really you can queue up for it. What am I saying? You can queue up for it, but no one really just randomly queues up for the hard shit because it's hard, is what I'm saying. Which is why most new players just get carried through Coils by a level 90. Just one-shotting everything so they can get the story because there's no normal mode for them to experience that has reduced mechanics. So the only normal mode you get is basically a card carry from someone you know. or some random person who wants the poetics. So yeah, it is what it is. Thankfully, you know someone. So if you were to play the game, I'd be able to carry a black mage through easy peasy, no problem. Don't need the poetics, but hey, that's not the point. It's not about... The story of Coils is really good, and that's the reason why it pisses me off that it's locked behind hard content. It's like, why? Thankfully, they immediately learned their lesson when the expansion came out and went, that was a mistake. We're a Final Fantasy game. Story first, gameplay later, so... Frick. I mean, locking shit behind hard content is a stupid idea. Normies should be able to experience the story for themselves at least once, and then never do the hard content if they don't want to. Should be drop in and drop out. None of this try-hard shit. None of this shit that requires everyone to be an elitist jerk to experience everything. And that's what they stuck with since Heaven's Ward, and I like it. There's a normal and a hard version of everything. From that point on. Not just the story content. Like, the side story content also has a normal and a hard version. Which is good, because some people just don't have the fucking patience to do hard content for a little bit of story, and I totally agree with that. Though, you know, A Realm Reborn's questing isn't hard, it's just tedious, and that's a completely different problem that they haven't solved yet, admittedly. So yeah, if he wants to play FF14, I would recommend buying the boost. Because as you can see here, you get a good portion of your abilities to work with. At 50. 50 is not complete by any stretch of the imagination, but it's complete enough where it feels like you're in low levels in like Burning Crusade and Northrend, where you have enough of your abilities to work with. If that makes any sense, where you don't feel like you're constantly gimped and casting one spell and face rolling on the keyboard as every brain cell in your body leaks out of your ears. And as you can see here, I mean, this may be a Realm Reborn content, but that needs you to get to 50, but it's really damn good. Fucking love this place. Just getting here is the problem for a lot of people. Even with the revamp to the dungeons, it's so slow. But who knows, maybe if you're stingy enough, but you're interested, maybe you're both interested and stingy enough to stick it out till 50. Now, who knows? Maybe he is. Or maybe he isn't and he just wants to buy the boost and he's like, his desire to skip slow content outweighs his desire to save money. Which impulse will win over? The desire to skip everything and spend the money, or the desire to save a few pennies? Because we don't have that much to go around, to be honest. I wonder which will win out in the end come next month. Because I'm just going to give him the $15 for the subscription if he's interested. And let him decide when he wants to play it. I'm not going to force him to play 24/7. I mean, I'm just saying. Play it when you want. There's nothing wrong with having multiple subscription games and switching between them. I have never had a problem with this. If the games are good, I will play them. I will switch between them. If they are not good, I won't play them. Like Shadowlands, I'll be like, nope. It's just that simple. I think there's plenty of... With the way Dragonflight's being designed to be more friendly towards the casual player, I actually think there's enough time for both games. Unironically. Damn it, I got turned into a toad. I never figured out what I was supposed to do as a toad. Oh shit! Not that! Oh crap, where's the ice block? Over here. Damn it, snake killed me. You're supposed to get behind the ice block, but the snake ad just killed me. So I couldn't get behind it. But yeah, that's how you block Curtain Call. Basically just the same as that boss in Nax, where it's like, get behind the ice block! Or you die! And unlike Nax, or, well, most WoW raids, to be honest, you can teleport back to the group if you release. No run back! No run back from the graveyard, or no run back through the dungeon itself. You can teleport to the last boss you killed. Or to the last teleporter activated in this case, which was activated just when I clicked it. That way we can kill the last boss. And as you can tell, it's the last boss because the music is playing differently. Okay, let's go. Fire 3. Ah, the Astro has buffed me. Good healer. Good healer. Thank you for buff. Lizard. Uh-oh, he's shooting the aura cannon. Fire 3. Fire 3. Oh, you're supposed to stand in these. Fine, I'll stand in it. I'm a black mage. It's what I do. I just stand around like an idiot, casting until I die horribly. Yeah, those are like soak circles. You gotta stand in them to soak the damage. Otherwise, the raid probably won't like you. Especially if you were standing next to one and blanked it. Just saying. Okay. These are stack markers. Stack. Mana ward. Reduce that damage. Popping shield. And, don't stand near him while he's doing Burning Rave. Blizzard 3. He's teleporting away again. He's summoning the meteor point targets. Yeah. You don't kill these, a meteor comes down? Can't see it yet. Oh, there you go. See, meteor's coming down. Gotta kill them before the meteors come down, otherwise we all die. See? And this is the big one. But the little ones hurt too, so you gotta kill them all. Okay, Thunder 3. Stack marker. Gotta stack on these people to reduce the damage. Head all the way over here. Ooh! What am I doing? I did that wrong. I blanked it. You're supposed to stand on the levitate circles so you don't die to the quake and then move out, but I fucked that up because my mind is elsewhere. Probably because I'm reading out of the corner of my eye, in my peripheral vision, what these idiots are saying in chat. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they're babbling about. It's like, what the hell? Some of the people you meet in random groups, I swear, it's like, what the hell are you babbling about? Somebody working for the agenda and lots of people chanting soup. I don't understand the human race at all. Anyway, on that note, that's a good place to end the stream. Now, my head hurts from human stupidity. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, I mean, this is just an amusement park. There's all sorts of mini games here. Some of which you and I haven't done. But I'll end the stream. I always go here to repair my gear, that or Razat Han, because the menders are really close to the Aetheryte. Anyway, that's all for this weekly whatever stream of Final Fantasy XIV. If you like what you see, please give me a follow if you haven't already. And, well, hopefully I will see you tomorrow, which will be another weekly whatever stream where I basically show off all the, you know, new trusts and A Realm Reborn patch content and stuff, all the new shit. Hopefully I'll see you then. In any case, it's been Captain Alexander. See you later. Bye-bye. And I'll just raid whoever. The Legend of Dragoon will most likely be Tuesday. Hopefully. I'll start it then. If all goes well, my sleeping schedule doesn't get messed up again. Raid Iron Mouse. There we go. We are unable to raid Iron Mouse at this time. Fine, Zach Raw. Raiding now.